before any prayer could rise, before any path could open, before destiny itself could take its first breath. There was a force standing at the threshold of existence, an ancient presence who laughs at confusion, shapes possibility, bends fate, and carries the secret key that unlocks every doorway between heaven and earth. He is the whisper inside every choice, the guardian at every crossroads, the one who holds the power to open your destiny or shut it completely. His name is Elegguá. In Cuba, Elegguá. In Brazil, Exu. In Haiti, Elegguá. Not four beings, but one eternal mystery. Today we enter his road. Imagine the dawn of creation. A quiet world unformed, waiting to be shaped. From the depths of primordial time emerges a force made not of flesh, but of movement, language, and possibility. Elegguá, the messenger, the enforcer of sacrifice, the holder of divine power, Aché. He walks between heaven, Oran, and earth, Aché, carrying human prayers upward and divine instructions downward. He understands every language. He governs every exchange. He enforces the balance between what is asked and what is given. He is not a devil, nor a saint, but the cosmic regulator of consequences. Then the world collapses into darkness. Ships chained with stolen lives cross the ocean. Among them are the Yoruba, the Lukumi, who carry their Orishas in their memory, their songs, their bones. They arrive in Cuba, bruised but unbroken. There, something miraculous happens. Amid suffering, they rebuild their universe. They recreate the shrines. They retell the old pataquis. They rename Esu, and he rises again as Elegguá, child trickster, old wise sage, guardian of every doorway in the new world. Forced to hide him beneath Catholic images, they match him with El Santo Niño de Atocha, the miraculous child who opens prison doors, because the enslaved knew exactly who opens all paths. In this new land, the primordial force splits into two brothers, Elegguá inside the home, silent, stable, protective. Eshu outside, wild, dangerous, unpredictable. A brilliant Cuban invention to domesticate the undomesticatable. Yet both are the same cosmic energy. Both carry the original power of Elegguá. Elegguá governs beginnings, choices, chance, and the mystery of destiny. He embodies paradox, child and elder, order and chaos, opportunity and danger. His dual form, the child opens the road full of potential. The old man closes the road full of wisdom. He is the journey from the first step to the last. His sacred symbols colors red and black, life and death, clarity and mystery, activation and protection. Numbers: 3, the crossroads, 21, his paths, and ultimately 256, one for each Odu in Ifa. Tools, keys for destiny, a garabato to pull opportunities forward or sweep obstacles away. His path's Elegguá is not one presence, he is many. Shifting, adapting, manifesting differently for each person. Your Camino is chosen by your Odu, meaning Elegguá meets you exactly where your destiny requires him. His pataquis are sacred stories that encode his laws. The red and black hat teaches perspective, that humans fight over half-truths. The story of healing Olofi teaches ritual hierarchy, that Elegguá must always be honored first. The brotherhood with Ogun and Ochosi teaches synergy, that no path can open without force, focus, and protection working together. These myths are not folklore, they are spiritual technology. In daily life, Elegguá is the first protector and the most accessible Orisha for new devotees. He stands behind front doors, beside thresholds, inside the heart of every home. How he opens the roads. He opens paths in work, relationships, legal matters, spiritual growth, healing, personal transformation. Wherever there is a blockage, Elegguá is the one who clears it. What are los guerreros? Also known as the warriors. When an initiate receives the warriors, they receive Elegguá, the scout, the opener, Ogun, the force, the machete, Ochosi, the hunter, the focus, Osun, the guardian of the mind. This is your spiritual survival team, your metaphysical security detail, your roadmap, tools, aim, and intuition. How to attend him on Mondays, devotees greet him. Offerings may include candy, toys, cigars, rum, smoked fish, toasted corn. He is loyal to those who treat him with honesty, and he will test those who treat him with carelessness. Elegguá, in the digital age today, the religion has gone global. We see shrines online, pataquis on YouTube, rituals on social media. Some are authentic, some are diluted, some are commodified. Modern devotees stand at a crossroads between deep-rooted tradition and global exposure. And who governs that crossroads? Elegguá. He teaches discernment, responsibility, integrity, reminding each practitioner that the road you open must match the intention you carry. Elegguá is not just the guardian of your path, he is the test within it. Here is the truth seekers often overlook. Elegguá does not only open the road, he also tests you on the road. He is the unexpected delay, the surprising opportunity, the moment of confusion that reveals your character. The blessing disguised as difficulty, the difficulty disguised as blessing. He is not chaos for chaos's sake. He is divine calibration. Your reaction to the obstacle becomes the offering. Your integrity becomes the Ebo. Your humility becomes the key that unlocks the next door. Elegguá is not merely standing at the crossroads. He is shaping the traveler. The Orisha religion, born in West Africa and forged in Cuba, has become a global faith. The diaspora has fanned out, creating international capitals of Orisha worship in Miami, New York, and other cities. This has brought the religion to non-Cuban Latino immigrants and African Americans who regard it as a way to recover their own ancestral African culture. This globalization has presented the religion with new and difficult crossroads. The faith, once practiced in private non-BMILE houses, has gone digital, with practitioners forming blogs and sharing pictures and videos of what rituals look like. This modernization has created a divide between the authentic Santeria religion and practices watered down for the sake of profit. This Santeria tourism and performative shows for tourists reduce sacred rituals to folklore. Yet the very nature of Elegguá himself provides the theological framework for navigating this new world. The religion is now facing the ultimate crossroads: how to balance authenticity with accessibility, secrecy with globalization, and tradition with technology. These challenges of global travel, digital communication, cultural exchange, and the risks of commodification are precisely Elegguá's domain. He is the Orisha of the crossroads, of communication, of clever exchanges, and of transitions. The survival and growth of this faith in the 21st century is, in effect, a modern pataki of Elegguá. He is opening new global and digital paths for his own worship, while simultaneously, in his role as the divine trickster, testing his followers to discern the authentic from the performative. As the guardian of all paths, Elegguá remains the arbiter of not only human destiny, but the destiny of his own religion. The Orisha known as Eleggbara, or more commonly in the Afro-Cuban diaspora as Elegguá, represents one of the most complex, pivotal, and misunderstood theological figures within the constellation of African diaspora religions. The nomenclature itself traces a map of the transatlantic journey, known in Yorubaland, modern-day Nigeria and Benin, as Esu Elegbara. He manifests in Cuba as Elegguá, in Brazil as Exu, and in Haiti as Papa Legba. These are not simple synonyms but sacred praise names, Oriki, and regional cognates for a single, powerful metaphysical concept: the Orisha of communication, the guardian of the crossroads, and the arbiter of human destiny. As one of the most powerful deities in the Orisa pantheon, Elegguá embodies a sophisticated metaphysics of change and communication. His evolution from his West African origins to his modern practice in La Regla Lukumi, Santeria, provides a profound case study in theological resilience, adaptation, and philosophical insight. To understand Elegguá in the diaspora, one must first analyze his antecedent, the primordial Orisha Esu Elegbara, a foundational component of the traditional Yoruba religion. Esu Elegbara is not a deified ancestor, but a primordial bastion of the Yoruba people, an entity existing from the time of creation. His very name, Elegbara, is a descriptive, praise name, defining his function, a combination of Ele, messenger, and Agbara, power or authority. He is therefore the messenger and holder of Olodumare's Aché, power and authority. His primary roles are twofold. 1. Divine messenger. He is the divine messenger of Olodumare, the supreme being, and the sole intermediary between the spiritual realm, NBM Oryun, and the material world, NBM Aye. He governs all things traveling from heaven to earth and from earth to heaven. As the Orisha of communication, he understands all languages and functions as the policeman between heaven and earth. There is a moment in every life when the path splits, and a whisper rises from the shadows. A presence stands at the gate, smiling, not with malice, but with mystery. We have all been there, that moment of paralyzing uncertainty. Should I take this job? Is this the right partner? Am I on the right spiritual path? We stand at an intersection and the future is a fog. In the sacred traditions of the Orishas, you are never alone at that intersection. There is a guide, a divine messenger who holds the keys to all doors, material, spiritual, and emotional. His job is to open the roads that lead to your destiny. and to close the roads that lead away from it. He is Eleggua. He is one of the first, most loved, and most misunderstood Orishas. He is not just one thing. Elegguá has many paths, or as Jungian psychology would say, many archetypes. This are known as paths. He is the mischievous child, laughing and playing tricks to teach us lessons. He is the wise elder, sitting by the road, observing our character. He is the fierce warrior, defending the path. This is why every ceremony, every consultation, every act of devotion begins with him. You cannot enter the spiritual world without first greeting the one who holds the key. Eleggua's throne is the crossroads. This is the most potent point of spiritual geography on Earth. Why? Because it is the meeting point of four cosmic forces. One path is fate, the blueprint of your life. One path is choice, your free will in this moment. One path is consequence, the echo of the choices you've already made. And the final path is destiny, the highest version of what you can become. Eleggua lives in that center. He governs the magical tension between what is written and what can be changed. No path opens without him. No door closes without his hand. When you feel that restless energy, that impatience, that sense that something is about to shift, that is Eleggua, announcing that change is at your door. To face the crossroads is to face yourself, and learning to navigate it, that is spiritual maturity. This brings us to the great mystical teaching. Let's break down the mystery. What is fate? Fate is the blueprint. It's the raw energy you were born with, the lessons your soul agreed to learn, the family and circumstances you were born into. What is choice? Choice is your free will. This is the you in the present moment. Every day, Eleggua presents you with choices. He tests your wisdom. He tests your fear. He tests your patience and your ego. What is destiny? And destiny? Destiny is not the same as fate. Destiny is the divine alchemy that happens when your fate collides with your choices and is forged by your character. So, why he tests us? Eleggua ensures you face the path that will grow you. His tests are not punishments. They are preparations. He doesn't test you to see if you will fail. He tests you to see if you are ready. Here is the sacred lesson. You are destined for greatness, but not without first becoming someone who can carry it. The Patakis, or sacred stories, reveal his wisdom. One story of Eleggua is the Pataki of the two hats. In the most famous tale, Eleggua crafts a hat, red on one side and black on the other. He walks down a path between two friends who have known each other for years. One friend sees him pass wearing a red hat. The other sees him pass wearing a black hat. Later they argue, "The hat was red. No, it was black." They fight, their friendship shattered, until Eleggua returns, laughing, and shows them the hat. The moral? Not everything you believe is the whole story. You must be willing to see from another's perspective to find the truth. Another one is the story of the roads of wisdom. There are many tales of Eleggua showing a traveler two roads. One is short, clear, and easy, but leads to ruin. The other is long, overgrown with thorns, but leads to a palace. Eleggua watches to see which one you'll choose, proving how a single choice can change entire timelines. Eleggua, also known as the one who laughs. Eleggua's laughter is spiritual medicine. It breaks our rigidity. It shatters our ego. It dispels the illusion of fear. When you take yourself too seriously, Eleggua is there to remind you to be humble. So, how do we honor this energy in our daily lives? To honor Eleggua's energy and daily principles, first, walk with integrity. Keep your word. Eleggua is the master of communication. Stay aware of small signs. A song on the radio, a number you see repeatedly. He speaks in whispers. Don't ignore that inner nudge. That intuition is his first line of communication. And finally, maintain clarity. Eleggua thrives in honesty, especially honesty with yourself. And how do you know you're being tested? Look for these red flags: rushing into a decision out of panic, acting from pride, arrogance, or ego, ignoring your intuition, that bad feeling in your gut, and the biggest test of all, choosing the comfortable path over the correct one. Here is a spiritual advice for Eleggua's attention. Here's the simplest, most powerful advice. Before any big decision, pause. Light a white candle, and ask Eleggua, please open the right door for me and lock the wrong one. These ancient crossroads are not history. They are happening to you right now. That career decision that keeps you up at night. That relationship you know needs to evolve or end. That spiritual direction that is calling to you. That generational pattern you are finally ready to break. These are Eleggua's crossroads. He is the ultimate Orisha of transformation. Standing at the intersection of your past and your future, in every decision. Remember, right now, as you watch this, you are standing at your own crossroads. Elegguá is present, listening, waiting, smiling. This is your call to awaken. You are standing at a spiritual intersection. You did not find this video by accident. Elegguá opened the door. So I ask you to reflect. Right now, which path are you avoiding? What truth are you refusing to see? What new doorway is Elegguá trying to open for you? Would you be brave enough to walk through it? Wherever the road bends, Elegguá is already there, smiling, waiting, and unlocking the destiny your spirit came here to fulfill. May Elegguá's Aché guide you on your journey. Don't forget to share if you know someone that might need to hear this, and comment below, what crossroads are you facing right now? Subscribe if you haven't already for more Afro-Cuban spiritual wisdom. Aché tu!